What is up, guys? It's your boy Rick Kakis, and today, with Grandmaster Nightfalls just around the corner, we are going to be going over the two new Nightfall weapons that were added to Destiny 2 during this current season, Season 16, going over their PvE and PvP God Rolls and discussing if it's worth trying to farm them in the Grandmaster difficulty to get the Adept versions of these weapons, which gain access to bonus stats when you masterwork them and can utilize Adept mods. Well, starting things off, we have the duty-bound legendary auto rifle. So this is a 600 rounds per minute archetype, which isn't the most common for a kinetic, so keep that in mind. And let's take a look at its perks here. Alright, now first things first, you are going to have two different origin perks because these are Nightfall weapons. You gain access to Stunning Recovery. Stunning a champion partially refills your magazine, triggers health regeneration, and improves recovery for a short duration. Or you can choose Vanguard's Vindication. Final blows with this weapon grant 7 HP on a kill. So either one is going to be pretty good for PvE. Now when it comes to the barrels, generally you want better recoil, some more range, just better stats overall for PvP. Something like, Hammerforged rifling wouldn't be bad. And for PvE, it really doesn't matter too much. I would just stick away from small bore because I don't like losing the stability. In that second column, kind of the same thing. You're going for stats for PvP, something like Accurazed rounds to increase the range. And then for PvE, you really want either appended mag or extended mag for that increase to magazine size. Now in the first main column, we have some PvP all-stars here like Perpetual Motion, giving you a bunch of stat increases for just running around. Not too bad in PvE either. The PvE new all-star Stats for All, which is going to give you bonuses to handling, stability, reload, and range when you shoot 3 enemies. As you can imagine, with an auto rifle, it's pretty easy to trigger. We'll come back to this one in a second. Then we've also got Steady Hands and Zen Moment, both decent in PvP. So generally some pretty good options there. Now moving on to that second column, first off, we do have Vorpal Weapon, which is going to give us 20% bonus damage to bosses, vehicles in PvE, and then Guardians in their super, it's also going to do bonus damage to them for PvP. Then we've got One for All and Frenzy, both providing good damage increases for PvE, especially One for All, as you can imagine, combined with Stats for All, spray down 3 enemies, get a huge increase to a bunch of stats, and get a big 35% damage boost. This is an absolute wombo combo to look out for. We've also got Rampage, which is good in PvP and PvE. Get a kill, get a damage bonus, stacks up to 3 times. Then we've got Fourth Time's the Charm. This makes it so that landing 4 precision shots will return 2 to the magazine. So you can actually get this and triple tap where landing 3 precision shots returns 1 round to the magazine, and these are going to trigger off each other and trigger again for the rounds they're adding back. The only other gun in the entire game that can get this wombo combo is the Ashira's Wrath, I believe it's called, the Trials of Osiris Scout Rifle, and I have that thing. I did a video on that thing. It's insane. A 19 round magazine, if you land all precision shots, can turn into over 100 rounds. So with like a 40-50 round magazine with this thing, you're looking at, I've heard, as high as 1,000 rounds before you need to stop shooting. Of course, you need to be landing constant precision shots, and it may be more of a gimmick than something that's actually super effective, but boy, is it fun. And then lastly, we do have Dynamic Sway Reduction, which is fantastic for PvP. So generally, if you want a PvP God roll, which this gun does have great stats, and being adept and being able to put on like adept range, adept stability to give it even better stats is pretty decent, you can go for something like Hammerforged rifling for the extra range, Arrowhead break for that great recoil, combined with Accurazed rounds for even more range, and then you're looking at probably Perpetual Motion, or maybe Steady Hands and Zen Moment, combined all with, I think, just Rampage. Just getting that damage boost after landing a simple kill, or honestly, if you don't care about that dynamic sway reduction for just a consistency master, it's actually, if you like auto rifles, pretty darn good in PvP. Then for PvE, I think this is where you should really focus your attention, just because both of the origin perks are going to give you bonuses in PvE. I think that's where it's going to be best. And I think what you're really going for is either the stats for all plus 1 for all wombo combo, or you can easily go for stats for all plus Vorpal weapon. I mean, it does get a boost from stunning recovery for triggering champions, so in a future season, like a perpetual or stats for all Vorpal, or even triple tap Vorpal, stunning recovery, auto to just get all those benefits for dealing with champions, that's going to be just a Grandmaster Nightfall all-star. Or you can just go for, Frenzy, Rampage, the triple tap, 4th times wombo combo. You can almost do no wrong with this weapon, and that's why I believe it is a pretty solid weapon to go after. Again, whenever auto rifles are a featured anti-champion weapon, because this has stunning recovery, it is absolutely going to be in the PvE meta. However, guys, it is time to move on from there. The next featured weapon we have is the Silicon Neuroma legendary kinetic sniper rifle. This belongs to the aggressive frame archetype, so the highest damaging but slowest shooting. And guys, let's take a look at these perks here. First off, again, we have Stunning and Vanguard's Vindication as the origin perks. In terms of the barrels, you're really looking for as much range as possible for PvP, because range is tied to the accuracy stat, so it's going to let you land more consistent shots. And in PvE, it really doesn't matter too much. Then in that second column, for PvE, you absolutely want appended or extended mag. You really want that magazine size increase. The base of 3 is very, very low. Then for PvP, it really doesn't matter too much here. High caliber rounds, ricochet rounds for more stats, any of that stuff would be fine. Then in that first column, this is where things get very interesting. What stands out to me right away is Snapshot Sights. Snapshot Sights is an S+ tier PvP perk. A lot of people won't even touch a sniper rifle if it doesn't have Snapshot Sights. However, if you're a less aggressive sniper, you could be looking at something like Firmly Planted to massively increase the accuracy and handling when you're crouched. Just like crouch walk around a corner, and you can potentially really get a cheeky headshot with that increased accuracy. And honestly, Perpetual Motion also increasing your handling just for running around isn't the worst choice out there. Now for PvE, it's triple tap, and it's not even close. You really shouldn't even consider anything else in this first column other than triple tap for PvE. In the next column, something like Demolitionist, on a sniper here, not that amazing. A new perk here, Focus Fury, could be really good. So if you land 50% of the mag as precisions, the rest is 20% of your damage increase. Now, importantly, it just counts the base magazine. So if you're getting rounds back with triple tap, you don't have to land like half of those with Focus Fury. You just have to land a couple of shots, and then that rest of the magazine for actually 11 seconds, so you're probably going to get a whole other magazine in here, is going to get that 20% damage boost. So triple tap plus Focus Fury already looking like a PvE God roll. Frenzy is all right, like being able to whip it out and automatically get a 15% damage increase if you've been taking damage. And remember, you can trigger Frenzy with utilizing your other weapons, certainly something to consider. And also something to consider, Firing Line just giving you a 20% precision damage increase if you're near allies is another great combo with triple tap. Adrenaline Junkie, I don't think here. And then Opening Shot, I think, is really the obvious choice here for PvP. So, therefore, if you're looking for a PvP God roll, you're going for something like, Full Bore or Hammer Forge to get that accuracy increase, that range increase, ricochet rounds, high cal, armor piercing, or heck, even something to improve the reload speed. Then I think you're really going for a Snapshot or maybe Firmly Planted if you are, into that sort of thing. Then Opening Shot. Again, just that huge increase to accuracy, the aim assistance, cone, all of that stuff. Honestly, being able to have a Firmly Planted opening shot, sniper here, slide around a corner, get both of those accuracy bonuses. Again, you're going to shoot someone in the toe and you're going to get a headshot. Like, it is going to be pretty dirty. Then in terms of a PvE God Roll, you're really going for appended or extended mag, and that is combined here with triple tap, and again, it's just triple tap no matter what, and then Focus Fury or Firing Line. Either one would be fantastic. Again, combined with, Stunning Recovery, Vanguard's Vindication, going to be a solid PvE sniper. And so guys, that is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed and found this informative. If you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCacus. That is linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.